Spontaneous benefit is available to us day and night. To try to cultivate or develop benefit locks the door to the treasury of benefit. We may be able to dredge up something that looks a little bit like benefit, but it is entirely different than spontaneous benefit. What I was speaking of a moment ago when I talked about being able to see the 10 million things and choosing exactly the right thing for that time, place, and circumstance, the right action, the right thing to say, thoughts to think, qualities to exhibit, abilities to exhibit. That is spontaneous benefit. And there is quite a bit of confusion about that these days, because this other type of benefit, it creates drones. When we look very closely at the different ways that we are taught to educate our mind, we find that actually the ways and means we are taught are simplistic at best. One is that we indulge everything that comes into our mind. So that's one thing we can do. We can indulge everything. The other thing, if we don't like it or are afraid of it or whatever, we can avoid it. If we are somewhat skillful and we've got this mind thing kind of down and we're working on a little bit, we can replace what we're thinking with better thinking, like replace thoughts of hitting someone with handing them a flower. And the fourth way is to let everything be as it is. So you see, we don't have a huge range of options available to us in terms of education and the nature of mind. And it's very easy to choose the one that we'd probably like because it requires the least work. It's easeful, it's effortless. It doesn't require that we be on top of the case all the time. We let everything be as it is in its natural flow. We see how we naturally are. We see that all kinds of things come through our mind. All kinds of things, high and low and in between. Positive, negative, and neutral. We have horrible thoughts and we have wonderful thoughts. You know, one day we may think we're Jesus and the Buddha, and the next day we think we're just a piece of nothing. So you see, the mind has this ability to conjure up all kinds of things that we can never even imagine. Because they are imaginings. They all are imaginings. When we let everything be as it is, we find out what the mind really is. We find out what the mind really is. The first time it enters our mind that we are exalted and flawless, it may seem like that couldn't possibly apply to us. We're not comparing ourselves to anyone else who has ever lived. We're not trying to replicate anyone else's qualities. We're saying we're exalted and flawless exactly as we are. And that is the ultimate truth of reality. When we think thoughts like that, those are thoughts of truth. We are exalted and flawless exactly as we are. Two very important points. Another we've already established, that we are pure benefit. Another, that we hold the knowledge of everything that is in a usable way. In a way that we can actually use in our everyday life. Each one of us can use this perfect knowledge in some particular special way. We don't need to be like anybody else. We just need to be ourselves, and that's it. And so it is this matter of coming to terms with yourself that makes Johan smile back there. He's smiling because he's not afraid of it anymore. Because when we believe that everything has an independent nature, then we believe that it has a power and influence to do something to us. And then we feel powerless and helpless. We feel like we are victims of these independent things that can get us somehow. But when we find through our own direct experience that that is not the case, then we start to smile. To think the thought, nothing has an independent nature, and to realize the reality that nothing has an independent nature are very different. Those are very different. One is intellectual, it's a matter of intellect, knowing something in an intellectual way, and the other is the direct realization. The direct realization of ourselves as open-ended knowledge and benefit creators. This is what we realize. no matter what we've learned before and all of our education and the nature of mind, we realize we are open-ended knowledge and benefit creators. That we are intended and purposed for good. And not only that, that we have the power to carry it out. We don't have to try to do it. We naturally have the power to carry it out. When we give ourselves this gift of training in the nature of mind, we give ourselves the quintessence of life, the very quintessence. Some people call it the heart essence. The very essence of what life is, the very essence of what it means to be a human being. And we read teachings or listen to teachings because they affirm what we are. They affirm what we are. Not only do they affirm what we are in just a very simple and straightforward way, they non-symbolically transmit to us what we are. There is an actual felt sense, a realness. This is what non-symbolic tries to mean. A realness. A realness that can never be taken away, that can never go away, that will never go away. No matter how much you try to make it go away. And you can play with it in all kinds of ways, doing all kinds of things. But once you have been introduced to open intelligence, the nature of mind, it will never go away. From then on, you know what the nature of mind is. No matter how many hoops you jump through.